Oh yes, definitely. The first game, a lot of jitters, a lot of wondering of what it's going to be like, and I think me as a person, once I feel comfortable and once I feel the environment, I'll play better, I'll play more comfortable, and that's what you saw tonight a little bit.
How much have your teammates kind of helped you along here?
A lot. They always tell me, man, JB, just go out there and play. Just stop thinking, just go out there and play. Tristan, he's always encouraging me, and I think that helps out a lot. I just think, once I get my mindset that I'm just going to play, and that helps me out a lot.
Tristan, you had a really good all-around game, blocked a bunch of shots and all. What was happening for you in there? That you're able to get inside a lot.
Well, in the first half, we came out with good energy, but not good enough. And the second half, we came out slow, and they made a good little comeback. Prairie made a good comeback, and it was getting closer and closer, and I was on the bench. So I feel like I had to spark up the team by, talking a lot, encouraging them, and, getting the ball and, causing fouls and creating for them if they collapse. So, yeah, it was just – my mindset was just to win, basically, and I just wanted to get the dub, and I did whatever it took, basically.
Those 5 blocks, you talked about the energy on the team. Do those blocks, carry over to the offensive side and create that energy for the team?
Oh, definitely. When I block a shot, the crowd goes wild, and, definitely it ignites my team. And I feel like when I get going on defense and block shots, it creates easy buckets in transition.
They got within 2, about 10 minutes left or so.
Yeah.
What happened from there that you were able to go on that spurt?
They gave me the ball, and I got an and-1, and went to the free throw line, and we just, started corralling from there. And from there, we just got stops and made shots, and, that's about it. Really, we just wanted to win, so that's what we had to do.
Jared, during that stretch, you scored 6 in a row. It looked like you were almost kind of taking over.
Mm-hmm.
Were you trying to at that point, or was it just in the flow?
What I'm going to say is that I wanted to win, like Tristan said, and I'm going to do whatever I think is best for our team to win. And, if I see a lane or if I see an opening, I just kind of let my instincts take over. And, I try to knock the shot down, you know what I mean? So that's just all I did. I wasn't trying to take over, wasn't trying to do it all by myself. I was just trying to win, that's just all.
Jared, you shot 3 from 5 from the three-point line. How important is that to, kind of have that success from behind?
Oh, it's definitely a big success, especially for a freshman. I think you need to kind of start off catch and shoot threes, and then you can move on to maybe off the dribble threes. And I think my mindset is like if I hit one of those, then I'm feeling I get in the rhythm. I'm not forcing it when I first come in the game. So that was just my mindset, especially from catch and shoot. I just want to be able to be a knockdown shooter for my teammates when they drive. So that's it.
Jared, do you ever hear from Tweety or Reed?
I hear from Tweety every day, all day. He called me before the game, and he was like, he said I played a good game the game before, and he was just like, keep going, JB. You know how we rocking from Louisiana. He just like, he's just always telling me, keep going and stay humble, keep working. And he's a big influence, especially ever since I came to Baylor, and I just appreciate him a lot, big time.
Well, it's always better to learn from a win rather than a loss. And again, in the start of the year with the fewest returning lettermen in the Power 5 and 4th overall out of 353 schools, we knew it was going to be tough. And unfortunately, we made the schedule where we scheduled teams that we thought would win their league, and the 3 teams we played in the SWAC we thought were the 3 best. And when you're facing seniors and good players, I mean, Prairie View is an outstanding team. They went to Sam in scrimmage and won by 20. They went to Santa Clara and won by 20 out there. It's hard to win on the road anywhere by 20, let alone on the West Coast. So this is a good team, and with us, I think we play in spurts. And we can be really, really good, and we can be really, really bad. And that's what you get with inexperience. The good thing is you guys get to go home and sleep. I got to watch the film again. So the good parts are great. The bad parts are really bad. But we're going to get better each and every day. And we just want to get better with wins. And that's the most important thing. If we could bottle up how Tristan played in that 5-6 minute stretch in that second half, I tell you, I told him I'd buy a ticket to watch him play as well as he played in that stretch.
Coach, it got a little bit close in the middle of the second half. It got a little bit hairy. How did your team pull through and really finish this out strong to get a handed win?
Well, I think King had did a great job keeping everybody focused, and Tristan really was dominant during that stretch. And then defensively, we went back to actually guarding 5 guys on the court for a second there. We tried a strategy, let's guard everybody but their best player, a guy who scored 30 points, and see if he could score against nobody, and he could. So I just never seen that before. So we'll get better at finding our men, matching up, making sure we identify scouting reports. Guys are drive left, that means they're driving left. Guys that are going to catch and shoot, we can't give them catch and shoot shots. And those are the things where when we follow what the game plan is, we look really good. And then all of a sudden we don't, and we look really bad. So again, that's the great thing about these early games, is it gives you game experience, and we're getting a lot of new guys their first experience in situations where, let's face it, there's a lot of pressure. You should win your home games early in the year, and we're playing good teams that are good. Every day. We want that every day, because we see flashes of that. And the big thing is keeping them out of foul trouble and then being aggressive like that.
Your team shooting percentage improved quite a bit over the last 2 games. Shot over 60 tonight.
Yeah, I thought we really did a good job identifying good looks and getting good looks. Unfortunately, defensively, second half we weren't who we needed to be and will be, and hopefully we get better from that.
Coach, there was a ton of dribble penetration just off ISOs from Prairie View. I kind of noticed them getting to the rim a little bit. How do you correct that? And I mean, that's a big part in Tristan getting fouls as well. So how do you correct that?
So that's the great thing about scouting reports. There's certain guys that have tendencies, and if a guy's driving left most of the time, you got to make sure you shade him where he can't drive left. That's beginners. Second thing is you got to make sure you got help side, especially to the left. And then the third thing is there's certain guys you can help off of and certain guys you can't. Like Zero for them, we knew he was a really good shooter, and we didn't want to help as much off him. We wanted to be there on the catch. And what do you have? 4 threes against us, and none of them he dribbled. So, I mean, that's just youth. I think the best way to explain it is you talked about dribble penetration. I saw us leave the best player unguarded. So that defense doesn't work either, by the way.